Rebel Canners, teaching all kinds of food preservation, especially the old ways. Good morning, Rebel Canners. Today I'm with you in the kitchen and we're going to can salmon. First, I'm going to measure my salmon. I needed to weigh it for Shed Wars. So I'm going to show you that, and then we're going to get right to the steps, hands-on. All right, let's go, Rebel Canners. So once I had weighed my salmon for my Shed Wars totals, I gathered my supplies. I'm going to do one jar just a little bit different. So I needed salt and vinegar for the regular jars, and then I had some brown sugar and liquid smoke for one jar of candied smoked salmon. And so I've got everything going. I'd already prepared some jars. I just needed to do some more. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the salmon into sizes that will fit in my jar. A little hard to do with this one-handed, but we went ahead and got it done. And again, hard to film and do that. But you really want to get your salmon into the jar. And get a little jar a little closer there. Pack it down really, really good. Really, really good. So I'm cutting this into, just some small pieces or smaller pieces to fit into these pints. And again, a little hard to do one-handed. But we'll go ahead and get that packed in here a little bit. And then the last piece, sorry, I kind of cut it off there. So that whole fillet fit into 1 pint jar. So go ahead and get that one over, and we'll do another jar here. I have at least 3. I wound up having 4 jars I could still fit in that hadn't been done. And I'm picking some of the smaller fillets because we're going to smoke some of this. You can see the bones in this one. You don't need to worry about the bones. They go ahead and skin this, which you don't have to even skin it. Just the bones, though, you don't have to worry about it. They take the backbone out, fillet it. That's fine. The rest of the bones will dissolve in the canner, especially if you use a little bit. So candied salmon, I'm using a scant 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I put 1 salmon fillet in so that it wouldn't be right on the bottom, wouldn't burn. And then just a little dash or dribble or 4 or 5 drops and a tiny squeeze. Just judged by my heart. I'll let you know how this one turned out. I haven't had it this way in a while, and I couldn't find the exact direction, so I'm trying to recreate it. So the rest of them, I just put 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of vinegar. And the vinegar isn't there for flavor. It's just to help the bones dissolve. So went ahead and got that on there. Finished out the last few jars. That one I needed, with the brown sugar, needed just a little more salmon in it. And you'll notice today I'm using the Superb lids again. I've really loved those lids. I really, really have not had any issues with it, and I really like it. So again, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt in each, and a teaspoon then of the vinegar. Go ahead and get them into the canner with the rest of the jars I have here, so that I have a full load. Very blessed. My son, daughter and son-in-law all went out salmon fishing and brought back this fish, so our home has been very blessed with fish this year. We're going to do it a couple different ways to preserve it and be able to show you how we do it. So go ahead and get those in the canner. Okay, get one more. Oh, I can get one more. All right. And also add the water at this time. I didn't actually get it filmed, I guess. I thought I did, but I missed it. Go ahead and line up your canner lid. And then tighten your knobs just the way you're supposed to, opposites back and forth until you have the whole canner tightened right down. Again, hard to do that with one hand. Once I had it all tight, I went ahead and turned the heat up. Once it started venting, I did then let it go ahead and vent for the 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, I went ahead and let it come up to pressure. And next, I went ahead and set my timer for 1 hour and 40 minutes. And as you can see, it came out just beautiful. So excited to have this on my pantry shelf. Be sure to check out this next video we've selected for you. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, Rebel Canners.